Hello, good sirs and ladies of the fine Clash of Clans. We have here the Electrone attack, featuring 2 attacks for today, okay? So this actually was cleaned up. And really the only difference here, he had a different entry point, and he did it up there because there was a Tesla farm, okay? King was able to get the Tesla farm, and that's what ruined the last attack. It was similar, right? It was very similar attack, very similar use of the blimp with the Electrone, just a little bit different opener. Last hit, the Electrone went here as well, okay? So, of course, when you do cleanups, I would show you the fix to fail, but don't want to do it today. But when you when you see attacks before, just kind of look and notice why did it fail before, and then change accordingly. And in this instance, what happened before, the Tesla farm ruined the attack. So all he did was minor tweaks. And, yeah. This is a really smooth attack. I mean, really smooth. His loom placement is very nice. A little bit late on this other hound. It does, these wizards, this wizard tower melts those loons there. So he does lose about 6 loons, which he didn't need to. But, you know, he's got 2 loons in the bag. He's got some cleanup. I will say in this instance, there's a lot of storages on the outside. You notice this, guys. A lot of storages here. Look at all these things. Storages everywhere. Goblins. You know, goblins are a nice trick. Now, in this instance, because it was fresh, I mean, it's because it was a cleanup, goblins would not have been well. Now, why do I say goblins, no goblins? Because look at all the skelly spells. Now, if this was a fresh hit, I would bring the goblins. Okay? Because you don't know if it's a damaged CC. So, of course, because it was cleanup, goblins would be pointless here. They would just die to the skeletons. Okay? But if it was fresh, make sure, with that many storages on the outside, it is very useful to have a couple goblins there than the minions, okay? I'm a big proponent of the goblins. I've seen a lot of fails because people don't bring those goblins. And certainly a lot of people, you know, you get a mix, right? He wasn't able to kill all the skeleton spells with the poison. It happens. C'est la vie. Next up, we have D-Tag coming in with a beautiful Electrone attack as well, okay? This was fresh, by the way. He has King and Queen here. Mortar was just to a little bit early on that giant, I mean. He could have saved the giant to right now. Would have helped the king out a little bit. But he might have been afraid of a Tesla there. That's probably why he put it down. It was fresh. He didn't want the queen to get tagged. If there was a Tesla, I think, next to the mortar, she would have been getting hit by the Tesla. So it's probably why he put the giant there. But queen gets huge value here. Massive value. Look at the queen go, bro. Man, so good. Gets those wizard towers down. Does die out, but it doesn't matter. Okay, at this point, he does bring in the slammer. Doesn't have to face any sweepers. I mean, that's what you're looking for, guys. If you so good. There goes the clone. There goes the rage. Tornado trap does mess him up a little bit. He would have gotten more. And the archers. So the Electrone didn't get as much as it could have. It was a bit off on the poison. But because there's no air defenses over there, nothing was hitting that E-drag. So it was able to get down some very nice stuff. Unfortunately, the sweeper stayed up. Look how weak that is. But he's got tons of loons. I mean, it was a beautiful attack. It was so beautiful just because the king and queen did so much. I mean, great value on the queen. The Sui was amazing. He's got an E-drag in the bag. I mean, it is a massacre, guys. I mean, absolute massacre. Electrone is a powerful attack. And he really utilized this base, right? Sweepers were in bad positions. Man, I still have a cold. That's terrible. Tons of loons up. Way to go, bruh. D-Tag showing us hot and dandy. Some 3-star action using the Electrone. Whew. Whew. Okay, so Ooh, is that a live? You want to watch a live, guys? Oh, it's a dip. Never mind. Okay. That's all the E-drag attacks I have for you, unfortunately. So we're going to have to just call it there on the video. It's only 5 minutes in. It's going to be a shorter video. Hopefully it won't ruin the algorithms, but if you subscribe, that will help. And let me know what kind of attack strategies you want to have happen. I'm just showing a bunch of these just because I'm trying to make content. Showing you a variety of Town Hall 11 hits, Town Hall 12 stuff. And I appreciate it. We'll see you around in the next one. Halo out.